What's up, YouTube? Dan Matheny here. You guys have read the title, and the reason why I'm calling it that is because I used to live in Ohio. And, this is Dan Matheny here in St. Mary's, Georgia. And I used to be really into sports when I was younger. It's been a long time, but, I still miss sports. But anyway, let me go ahead and show you what I'm shaving with today. The soap I'm going to be using today is the Rookie Card. For some reason it's soft, so I have to put it in a bowl, but I got the water blooming right now. If you can see it. I don't know if you're going to be able to. Yes, you can. I got it blooming right now in there. And the brush I'm going to be using today, I got it in this cup. I got this for my birthday a long time ago from my son. And I retired the cup, so... But there's the cup. It has an Omega brush in it. I'm just going to show that for a second. Omega Badger brush. But I'll show that more in a second when I'm ready to use it. And the razor that we're going to be reviewing today, this is the first impression of the ACR1, the Cajun Blade Safety Razor. The Cajun Blade ACR1 Safety Razor. And it's aluminum. I chose the aluminum finish on it. And the blade I have in there is a Shark Super Chrome. So let me grab that and show that right quick. There we go. Shark Super Chrome. Can't go wrong, second use. And the aftershave balm I'm going to be using today is the Nautica Hydrate. I've never used this on camera, but I use this one at a time. And I used Rookie Card one at a time too, so. But I've never used it on a camera either. So, alright, let's go ahead and get started here. There's the brush. It's a nice Badger brush. I'll squeeze the water out of it, set that aside, then put the pre-shave water on my face so my face is nice and stuff with the pre-shaven. That's good. So there we go. We got everything set, and now let's go ahead and get this lather going. This is a little tough, but I can do it. We're going to take our time. But yep, I'm showing the process. Bowl lather too, you know. If you're new to wet shaving, welcome to the channel. And I hope that I'm able to show you stuff that you like, or that you're able to pick up on and that clicks with you. So let's go ahead and add a little bit more water to it. There we go. It's a little interesting, this shave soap. But oh yeah, I'm going to use my witch hazel and alum block today too. So I didn't show that, but that's going to be there. And I want a little bit more water in here. There we go. It's coming together pretty good. I put too much in, but that's okay. Alright, so that's good. I'm not going to take it to my face. But yeah, this whips up pretty good. It's pretty nice. Adopted Acres, if you're thinking about buying the soap, you should, because lather whips up nice and everything. Whatever soap that I've used, I got a couple of them that Doug gave me. Thank you, Doug, so much if you're watching this video. But he gave me Roots of Hope. He gave me Rookie Card and Triple Dog Dare when I did the Triple Dog Dare. So, but yeah, this is a good soap. Lather's nice. We're gonna add a little bit more water here. And I got a sprayer now. There we go. Yeah, this Badger holds a lot of water and a lot of lather. So I'm very pleased with this brush. But yeah, let's go ahead and apply more water. Let's see how much water it can hold. And my buddy Nick did a video about lathering, and I'm still learning, but I'm going to do his method on Tuesday if you guys want to watch. Because I'm open-minded to lathering all kinds of different ways. Bowl lather, face lather. I'm still building this lather though. It's so nice. So cushiony. This brush holds a lot of lather, but Badgers do usually. And it's tricky because sometimes people like try to lather with a Badger and it's a little different. Because you have to have the right touch, I feel like, you know? But yeah, that's good for the lather, you know? So, all right. So let's go ahead and clear the runways here with my towel. There you go. Now this is first pass for the grain. Pretty good. Yeah. Let me move this cup out of the way. All right. Not hard to find the angle at all. Very nice razor. Very efficient too. But this is my first time using this razor. So. Yeah, nice and slick. But I used to have Towerkin's Rookie Card when I lived in Ohio. It was fun because it was video games and sports all the time, you know. That's all I did was play video games and play sports, you know. I lived there from when I was 13, almost 14, to when I was 17. And I had just finished high school, and it was 1998. So I'm ready for the second pass now. No need to rinse because I have the sprayer to get my face wet. Got some water on my shirt, but that's okay. But yeah. So, my sports were basketball, soccer, and football. But I liked baseball too, and I had Cal Ripken's rookie card. That's funny that, I have the rookie card soaked, but, and Doug is based in Ohio. He's based in Asheville, Ohio, which I think isn't too far from where I used to live. I used to live in Worthington, Westerville area in the 90s. But I know it's changed. So, but yeah, it's been a long time since I used a Badger. The other day I lathered with it just to practice, but it's been 8 years since I've used a Badger or something like that. It's been a long time, but I like how much lather it holds. So that's nice. But yeah, we're getting ready for the second pass here, and if you're just joining us, if you're fast forwarding through, that's cool too. Such a good lather. Yeah. Anyway, how your shades of the day going, guys? Let me add a little bit more to here. Hopefully they're going well. Mine's going pretty good so far. Let me go ahead and clear the runways. There we go. It's efficient without being aggressive. It reminds me of the Tech. I looked at the razor and I told Eric, this reminds me of the Tech, because a lot of razors are modeled after the Tech. And to me, it reminds me of the Tech. I don't have a Tech right now. But I've shaved with one before, so I know how a Tech is. And this reminds me of how efficient a Tech is without it being aggressive, which is nice. Which is very nice. So of course, I got little weepers. I'm not worried about it. New razor. I'm careful going against the grain, And you guys are probably wondering, why don't you do across the grain? Because with my skin, when I do too many passes, it gets irritated. So I've tried that before. It doesn't work out too well, so that's why I don't do it. So there we go. All right, we're gonna clean up here. So I'm gonna feel around, my weepers, it's fine, I don't care. A little bit of cleanup right here. Around my neck area. My goatee area. My chin area, I should say. There we go. So we're going to clean this area up. The trick is to buff the skin, you don't want to put any pressure on the razor. And you almost want to lift it up a little bit, just like take it off a little bit so it's not cutting directly on the skin. I know that's tricky to say and do, but it's worth it if you can master it. Because I know for me, my skin doesn't always like shaving with a razor, but I've gotten my skin more used to certain things. So I guess you could count this as the third pass, even though I'm just cleaning up. There we go, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful shave. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to clean up and I'm going to put the alum on, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Anyway, I got the alum stick wet. Let's go ahead and go to town. Yeah, there's some zinging right here, but that's fine. I call it zinging because you feel that sting. But I like that sting, but I certainly do feel it, but that's fine. Because there's not too much feedback, but there's some. But that's going to be good for the alum. Anyway, I'm going to finish cleaning everything up, and I'll be right back with the witch hazel and the aftershave balm. All right. Well, just got done with cleaning up and letting the alum sit, and now I'm wiping my face dry because I just put cold water on and rinsed my face off. And now we're going to do the witch hazel. So I got my Equate witch hazel with 14% alcohol by volume. And it's a good facial toner, so we're going to go ahead and use that. Nautica, so it has a nice woodsy lavender scent to it. Smell that. That smells pretty good. But all you need is a little bit. You don't need a lot. So that's all you need. Just enough. Feels pretty good, and it smells good too. Smells good with the rookie card. I'm glad I did it. But Nautica was popular in Ohio too. So I remember wearing Nautica blue and stuff like that, and people would talk about Nautica back in the day. But I usually put on argan oil, but today on my face I'm not going to put any on. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next shave. Take care.